Hello and welcome to this standing session of exercises based on the wonderful musical West Side Story with music by Leonard Bernstein and lyrics by Stephen Sondheim, based of course on Shakespeare's story Romeo and Juliet. All you need is a sturdy chair and plenty of space around you, and to wear comfortable clothes and possibly have some water nearby in case you need to stop to take a drink. And if you do, just pause the video and then resume when you're ready. So if you're ready, Rosa is ready to take you through the standing exercises, and we hope you enjoy it very much.
So let's do a little bit of a warm-up to start with. So we're going to get our heart rate going straight away. So standing nice and tall here, we're going to start with some marching. Thank you, Gia. Let's go. Getting the legs going, swinging the arms. Lifting the knees. And then we're going to take our hands to the hips and go into side steps. Here we go. Step together and change. West Side Story that we've been working on in our live classes this term, if you've been joining us. And if not, don't worry. But we've done a similar exercise in those classes, so if you've done, you might recognize some of the moves. So we're going to start in standing hip width apart, and we'll do our ballet mime for pretty, and then you will know what the music is as you hear it. So we're going to do pretty under our chin and reaching up. And as we do that, we'll take a little plie one way. We're going to then do that to the second side. opening the arms. We're going to then take the arms to the side, a bit like your skirt with a little figure of 8 with the arms. And as we do that, we're going to just bounce with our legs. And then the third one, we're going to circle the arms all the way up. Let's do that much. So we're going to do a little plie with the arm and the other arm, and then swinging 1 and 2 and over the head. Taking the hands to your hips. We're going to do taps forward. So 1, pointing forward, 2, 3, 4. And as we do that, we're going to open the arm, open, open, open. 4 of those. We're going to come back into our pliés, but this time we're going to, like you would put a club on, so we're going to reach back, really nice opening across the chest into a little twist here. And then we're going to do another bounce, we're going to brush along the legs, so make that quite big. So we're going to go 1, and another plie, coming back into our swing 1, swing 2, over the head, hands to the hips, and we're going to go tap, and tap, and tap, and tap. Good. Then we're going to move on. We're going to come into some lunges forward. So stepping 1 foot in front, lifting the back heel, and try not to lean forward. So we're going to keep that spine nice and long and just bend the knees and then push with the front foot to come back. So it doesn't have to be a big step forward, just so that you can keep your balance. Bend and push back, and bend and push back. So we have 4 of those each side. The first one, we're going to come into our first position, push back, open into your second, coming back, and 5th with the arms, coming back. We're going to take them back to the side, coming back. Changing sides, so lunging with the second foot, we're going to go first, and up, open second, and up, and 5th, and back, and then second, and back, taking the arms down. We're then going to go back to the top. We'll start with our pretty mime and our skirt, swinging all the way over the head, not swimming. It'd be nice to swim in this heat. It's really hottest day of the year here. We're going to do our taps then with our arms, 2, 3, 4. Then back into the second round of this, sweeping across the chest, sweep across the legs, swing the skirt, 2, over the head, hands to hips. We're going to go 1, tap 2, tap 3, tap 4, and then we're going to finish with a little opening of the arms. And that's it. It's quite a lot. So if you feel like you need to recap the movement, just pause and go back to the beginning and do it without the music, and then join us. We do it with the music. Here we go. Clear with the arm. And the other arm. Swing. Over the head. Reach. Hands to the hip. Tap. And again. Now swing across the arm and chest. Brush the legs. Swing. And over the head. And tap. the two gangs together and dance so that they would stop fighting and become friends. And there's quite a lot of tension in that scene. And that's also when Tony and Maria first meet each other. But we're going to just do the big dance here with a bit of a swing. So finding a wide stand, and if for this one, if you need to use a chair, or if you want to stay seated, you can just do your swings sitting down. But I'm just going to demo standing up without my chair. So wide stand, and we're going to work through the legs. We're going to bend and then tap one toe to the side, so we can really get the legs going. We're going to start with 4 sort of sway swings with our skirt, big skirts. We're going to be the ladies first. We're going to go down, swing, down, swing, down, swing. Then we're going to do 4 clicks up, and if you can't click, just swing your arms forward and go again. Skirt, 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 and we're going to go swing, swing, swing. Now we're not going to practice too much of that because there's a lot of that to come with the music. We're going to do 4 skirts, 4 clicks, 4 times through. So we have 4 lots of those. And we're going to come into, if you did the classes live with us, we did that mambo rhythm. So it's quite quick as we come straight from our last click swing. But you can think about it as 8 steps. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, mambo. We're going to say mambo and open our arms anywhere you like in the space. And we just keep the legs going, stamping, but there's always that accent on the end. So we're going to go a little bit of wriggle for our hips. So we're going to go mambo. So the legs just keep going. 7, 8. We're going to have 4 of those. It's hot in here today, we're filming. And then we're going to come back all the way from the top. So we're going to do that twice through. So it's quite a lot of movement, so really gets your heart rate going, definitely if it's warming where you are when you're doing this. So look after yourself. So we're just going to go through that with the music, starting with our skirt swings, getting ready, the lovely music. Here we go, 4 steps, big moves. And clicks up, 4. And down skirts. And we'll start with the sharks first. So we're going to do a little bit of sort of marching exercise. If you have space, feel free to march and use your space as you like at home. If not, stay in a sort of smaller area. You may want to walk forward a little bit if you like, or stay on spot. If you need to use the wall or the chair, that's always an option. So we're going to start with our sharks, and we're going to just come into that rhythm. Have a little bit of a bend for the knees and a bit of a move for the hips, and we're going to just do our skirts as we march. So swinging like a sort of figure of 8 with the arms. Okay, so that's our ladies of the gang, and then we're going to come into the men. So we're going to do a bit more sort of macho flip, up, swinging the arms up. Good, and then we'll make us come back into our skirts again here, so you'll just follow me. So as I said, you can march on a spot, or you can take this into a bit of a journey in your space, really quite sort of strong stepping with the feet. Yeah, then we're going to switch into the other gang. We're not going to practice that separately, we're just going to go together. And for that one, you are welcome to do your steps. But whilst the sharks are a little bit sort of higher up, there's that softness in the knees and that movement in the hips, but they're a bit sort of more upright and open in the chest. The jets are a bit more low down and sort of closed in and checking out your position there. So you can either just do steps here as well, or we're going to do the bow to the heel, bow to the heel, bow, heel, bow, heel. So just have a little practice. You can swing your arms as you do that. So as it works for you, and we're going to go into our clicks, so we're going to bow, click, and you have a little bit of that bounce accent down with that drop of the heel. Okay, we're going to go 8 without clicks. The legs keep going, then we're going to do our jazzy arms. So stay low, sharp, spot your enemy. We're going to go 8 of those, and then we're going to go into our sort of fist swings here for 8. Okay, so for our sharks, we'll do our skirt upright, and then a sort of a bit more free, that Latin groove as we do our clicks, or if you don't want to click, just sweep the arms up there. Good. And then we'll come into our jets, which is lower down, either step or heel, bow heel, without 8 clicks. We're not going to do 8 now. We're going to do 8 jazzy arm swing, 8 fists. Then we're going to finish with a bit of a sort of fight scene. We'll think about the big fight between the two gangs. So we're going to do, you can decide whether you want to defend first and then a fight. We're going to do one, whatever you like, a defend and a fight, and then we're going to stab. We're going to go again, maybe fight first, defend, and stab at the end. Good. So let's just go for it with the music. We're going to start with our skirts. The arms swinging. Clicking